Hey, how's everybody doing? Just Average Schmo back to open up a box of horror. I have got my newest Horrorpack Bluray. You will find information down below in the description box for Horrorpack. I've been a subscriber to it for a few years now, and that would explain why I have literally stacks of horror movies that are still in plastic, because every month I get 4 Blu-rays and I never have very much time to actually watch them. But eventually I'll get around it. If you're interested in a horror pack, again, check out the website down below. They have 2 different versions. They have the Blu-ray version, which is $29.95, I think, or $29.99 a month, with free shipping in the continental United States. Or they have just a DVD version, which is $24.95 or $99 with free shipping in the continental United States. Great thing is, if you really want to go gung-ho, or go all out, however you want to put it, you can subscribe to both the Blu-ray box and the DVD box, because they do not do the same movies on DVD that they do on Blu-ray in each box each month. I just choose Blu-ray. I like the better resolution, better sound quality, etc. Of course, here, give it another maybe 5 years, but I'm thinking more probably like 10 years. And Blu-rays will start be going the way of what DVDs are now. You'd be hard-pressed to go to the store and actually find just a regular DVD. Almost everything's on Blu-ray now. And of course, now you got the 4K coming out. I haven't really dived into it. I've got some 4K movies. Of course, I don't have a 4K player or a 4K TV or anything. But, eventually that'll be one of those things where we'll have to upgrade if you want to have, physical stuff. Or even if you want to stream, it might come to the point where you have to have something that's compatible with 4K, because they might end up switching and everything will be streamed in 4K. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. In the meantime, I'm fine with just Blu-ray. So, let's dive in and let's see. I've been lucky so far in the years I've been getting this. There's only been a handful of times. I think there's only been maybe twice where I actually got a Blu-ray of a movie that I already had that exact one on Blu-ray already. Outside of that, there have been a few other times where I've gotten a movie that I had, but I had it on DVD, not Blu-ray. So I kept the Blu-ray and then got rid of the DVD. Oh, also, every month they do a limited edition in both the Blu-ray box and the DVD box. And what that means is it is a movie. Most of the time it is like an independent studio movie that you can only get through Horrorpack. Other times the special edition might be maybe like a big release, but they have maybe special art, like a special cover or a slip cover or extra bonus feature or something like that. Once in a blue moon, they have where the special edition is actually autographed by the director or producer or a cast member or something like that. They only do that, I want to say, maybe once or twice a year. Not very often, but it's still pretty cool when they do. Always comes in this nice little box, which I always keep because I do have my own business, the old Treasure Isle. I sell on Macari, Poshmark, and eventually maybe Whatnot live auctions again. Done a few in the past, didn't get very many people in there, so it's kind of a waste of time and money. I didn't really make anything. So Macari, Poshmark is where you'll find the stuff I sell. Everything from collectibles to designer brand apparel from like Macy's and Neiman Marcus, home goods, small electronics, phone cases, cords, just all kinds of stuff. So check out, you'll find all that information about my business down below. Here we go. First one. We have got Slender Man. Slender Man. I don't think I have this one. I'll have to double check. It sounds almost so familiar that, of course, maybe it sounds familiar because maybe this is on one of the streaming services, and I seen it when I was looking through to find a movie to watch. I know I've never watched it, but maybe that's what I'm thinking of. I don't know. I'll have to double check because I don't think they would send us a movie that I'm sure they probably keep like a list of movies they put in these, and they try to not duplicate or send the same movie again. But I'll have to double check. Number 2, we have got Kicking Blood, a vampire love story. Dread Central says it oozes cool. And this looks like it's probably maybe a little bit lower budget, just based on one. I mean, the very simplistic look of the the slip cover and stuff. Not saying and that's not a slight to the movie or the company that put it out or anything like that. There are some studios that's what they do. They just do lower budget horror movies, and a lot of times some of the best horror movies you can watch, they just don't put in the budget to where they can get like a big nationwide release and stuff. Yeah. Who doesn't like a good vampire movie? My personal favorite is John Carpenter's Vampires. I can watch that movie over and over. That and Near Dark is another excellent. Those would probably be my top 2. Number 3, we have the Frankenstein Syndrome. I want to take a wild guess and say that this is maybe kind of like a virus, almost like zombie type movie, but where it makes people more into like a Frankenstein monster, maybe not. This is the Horrorpack limited edition Blu-ray. Here's somebody, Joe Bob Briggs. Everybody knows Joe Bob. If you follow horror, you know Joe Bob Briggs. His quote concerning this movie right here, it says, "One of my favorite indie movies of the last 20 years." So it must be pretty damn good. I mean, the cover looks really cool. Makeup effects look like they're really good. Yeah. Cool. So far, I haven't, like I said, the Slender Man one, I have to double check. But the other 2 movies I know I don't have. And the last one for this month is The Possession of Hannah Grace. Death is only the beginning. Well, the back of it looks a little creepy. Shay Mitchell. Name sounds familiar. There we go. So that is the Horrorpack Blu-ray for August. If you're a big fan of horror movies and you like DVDs, Blu-rays, again, once do yourself a favor and check out Horrorpack. For the price, you can't beat it. Where else are you going to get 4 Blu-rays for $30? You go to the store, the only way you're going to do that is if you go and dive into like the bargain bin. And then you're probably not going to find, you know, a lot of horror in there. Or if you do, well, I mean, I guess you can pull some good like lower budget or like indie horror movies out of the bargain bin at say like Walmart and so forth. But for the most part, if you go buy stuff off the shelf, you're not going to get 4 Blu-rays for $30. You're going to probably pay, I'm going to say like $12 to $15 a piece. So you're going to pay, if you bought 4 of them, you're going to probably pay closer to $60 for 4 of them. So you can't beat this. It's like $30, free shipping. Just do it, okay? Just do it. Just go to Horrorpack, try it out. You don't have to sign a contract or anything. Try it out, get it for a month, get it for 2 months. I'd say give it 2 months. You know, 1 month isn't enough to go on any box. You got to at least get 2. Because if you get the first box and it's like, not very good, that might be an exception to the rule. So you got to at least get another one and see if that one too is not very good. But so far, for me personally, every horror pack I've got, I've liked. Granted, I haven't had time to watch a lot of the movies, but there are movies that I didn't know about, I didn't have, and eventually I will get time. Eventually. So, well, that's it. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. If you're a big fan of horror, just give me a thumbs up anyhow. Just to let me know that you, in fact, are a big fan of horror movies. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe, hit that notification bell. The only thing I know that I have coming for sure here soon, I believe they said the next BAM box is supposed to be shipping out sometime this week. So it'll probably be maybe towards the end of this next week, or possibly like early in the following week after that. So really towards the end of the month, where I might get my next BAM box. I think where you've only got 4 BAM boxes left, and then are doing away with BAM box. So I'll have to find maybe something else to subscribe to in that same kind of vein. Outside of that, I just ordered 4 mystery boxes from Toy Temple. And some of the big hits that you can pull out are some rather large Funko Pop Grails. So make sure you're subscribed if that sounds interesting, and then you will be notified when that video pops up. Outside of that, as always, everybody look out for yourself and everyone around you, because it makes it much easier for us all to have a better chance at staying safe and healthy. I gotta get out of this room. It is freaking hot up here. Yeah, see? The dog came in and she immediately went right back out. It's just too damn hot up here. Well, that's it. Everybody, take it easy.